Welcome back to the channel. And Square Enix console exclusivity may be coming to an end. I don't know. I don't really care about that because Square Enix signed the deal with the console devils themselves. They did this to themselves. I know the new president and CEO stuff like that is trying to change all that. He's firing a whole lot of people. I know that news is coming out. It's crazy. They're closing a whole lot of Western studios. Um, they're firing a whole lot of Western people because Square Enix is like, hey, we got to get back to our roots, buddy. Like this is not it. Um, they're cutting down on IPs. They're cutting down on pushing out just game after game like they were trying to do with PlayStation. Square Enix is cleaning up their act, which is good. It's good for Square, but them going multi-platform, I mean, it's all right. Like they could have been multi-platform. They knew they could have. They would have succeeded multi-platform no matter what. But they signed this deal with PlayStation because the PS4 was so powerful. Not in terms of technology, in terms of fucking impact, in terms of fan base, in terms of install. 100 million consoles sold. They were selling 30, 40 million copies of their games. The PS5 don't hold that same weight, bro. And game companies that signed with Sony at the end of PS4 coming into PS5, they're realizing that because Final Fantasy VII, the remake, sold dumbs amounts. Like right when it launched, first 3 days, it was up. Then Sony finessed their fans and resold that motherfucker again for PS5 with Integrate. Square Enix thought they had a shoe in. But then they started to notice, wait, where's all those people that was buying our games before? Them bitches are not on PlayStation no more. All the 50, 60 million consoles sold that Sony has, nobody's activated them. Nobody's activating them. They don't have the install base they used to. They don't have the active users that they used to. That's why Sony's pushing this fucking uh what do you call it, PSN on PC so hard. They need active users. They need people actually interacting with their platform because that's what they don't have no more. They had that with the PS4. They were powerful for it with the PS4. They can make any deal they fucking wanted with the PS4. PS5 don't have that same active user base. They can't point to their user base like we can get you at least 10 million. Easy. They don't have that say no more. Because their games are not even hitting 10 million. Not that quickly. Not like I used to on PS4. And Square Enix sees that. So their multi-platform thing, that's fine. You're going back to what you used to do. Before Sony had had all the power in the world to say, we got you. We got you. We're the best place to play. Not anymore, bro. Not anymore. So they're cleaning all that up. But I read this article and it was talking about from now to 2027, Square Enix signed a 3 game deal with Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation. So I know they're not doing that shit until at least 2026 because that's when the third game comes out. That's when the third game comes out. So I mean, the Final Fantasy VII series is definitely not going multi-platform until 2027, unless they try to like drip feed it to PC. I know Integrate is already there, so they might be porting it to PC faster. But coming to Xbox, it's probably not gonna be into the next generation of consoles when them bitches finally drop on the Xbox. I'm not too keen on them dropping it earlier than that because I don't know what the Sony deal looks like with Square Enix. Sony gave them a whole lot of money. We know they did, but they thought they would have made that and more some with the Sony fan base. But that Sony fan base is not there no more. So now they're like, fuck. Restructure and we got to get more games out there. But like Square Enix kind of fumbled their own bag too because Forspoken was bad. Final Fantasy 16 launched and it was rough. They cleaned it up now, but it was a bad fucking game at launch, and I don't know why the critics ignored it. The fans played it like this motherfucker was actually boring. It was not as open as they said it was, and it ran like shit. Foam Stars, don't let's get me started on Foam Stars. Square Enix has not made a good look for themselves. Even if the Sony fan base wasn't there for them, they wasn't there for themselves either. So them cleaning shit up is all right, but PlayStation is definitely on the decline because how high they got with the PS4. How high they got with the PS4. And no matter what the YouTubers, the critics, the gaming journalist outlets, Xbox is in a way better position than they've been in 10 years. In 10 years. People saying, oh, Xbox is finished. Xbox is in a way better place than they were 10 years ago. In a immaculate place than they were 10 years ago. Sony is in a worse place than they were 10 years ago. So who's actually going through troubles right now? Because no matter how much bad PR they try to push on Xbox, they're in a better place than they were 10 years ago. By far, by far, a way better place than they were 10 years ago. So with seeing all this, the fact that Xbox is getting people to come back to their platform after leaving it for so long, after not interacting with Xbox for so long, that that's good enough. That if Square Enix still considers Xbox a platform to launch games on, because they got what 2 million for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in like the first month and a half, they could probably get 2 million on Xbox. They could probably get 2 million on PC. Why didn't they do that? Because Sony probably told them, hey, bro, you can get like 10, 15 on us. No, you can't. Them niggas are gone. They're not here no more. So, I mean, this change is warranted. Companies want more money. They want to make more money than they want anything else. And this is what they got to do. This is the lengths they got to go through. Because every company is driven by profit margins now. By profit margins now. By active users. Microsoft got so many active users. They're just making money. They're just making money. And everybody's like, oh, but you're not selling consoles. They have active users. Guess what Sony don't have? Active fucking users. They have consoles sold. They have consoles sold. They're mid maxing on consoles sold. Where are those active users at? Damn. You think Sony stock? Sony shareholders know. The PlayStation fanboy might not know, but go look at their stock prices right now. That's what tells the story. That is what's going to tell you the story. Go look at their stock prices right now. I hold Sony stock. I sold Sony stock because it's bad. I was losing money. Every quarter, losing money, losing money. Why y'all selling consoles? Y'all ain't got no active users. Y'all not making any fucking money. And that's what all these companies are driven by. Sony's going to start changing their shit up real fast because they need to get those shareholders back in their pockets, bro. They need to get that money back into Sony because they're losing. They're losing it fast. They're losing it fast. But I mean, Square Enix, they clean that shit up. That's good. But other than that, it's all right. But I'm gonna end this right here. So thank you all for watching, like, subscribe, if you're new. I know I'm hella late to this. It's because if everybody could see this coming, like the downhill spiral that Square Enix was going through on Sony's fucking behalf is just. It was just sad to just witness. It was sad to witness it. And now Square Enix is cleaning their shit up. So make sure to like button, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this down below. And I'll see y'all in the next one.